Recently, my wife and I had lunch at a restaurant that we've been trying to get to for a while. Listen, the service was impeccable, the food was incredible, and I was able to spend quality time with my beautiful wife. But as we were eating, I couldn't help but notice a group of older ladies sitting adjacent to us. There had to be about 6 of them, and I believe they were celebrating one of their birthdays. But aren't celebratory moments usually spent engaging with the people who showed up to celebrate? I noticed that all of these women were on their cell phones. Sure, they were talking and laughing, but their heads were consistently down, scrolling, typing, texting. And then I began to wonder about all of the wisdom seated at the table. What stories could they tell? What lessons could they teach? What advice could they give? But all of this treasure was lost in the moment because they simply wouldn't look up. I believe we miss out on incredible moments between us and other humans simply because we don't look up. We forfeit deeper, more meaningful conversations and connections because we don't look up. We fail to show love and compassion when we don't look up. We neglect the most sacred space between us when we don't look up. But looking up is just the beginning. What you do when you look up will determine the power and impact of the space between you and someone else. Let me show you what I mean through the parable of the Good Samaritan. You see, there's a Jewish man traveling from Jerusalem down to Jericho, and he gets attacked by bandits. They strip him of his clothes, they beat him up, and leave him half dead beside the side of the road. A priest comes along, but when he sees the man lying there, he crosses to the other side of the road and passes by. Then a temple assistant walked over and looked at him lying there, but also passed by on the other side. Then a despised Samaritan came along, and when he saw the man, he felt compassion. Going over to him, the Samaritan soothed his wounds with olive oil and wine and then bandaged them. Then he put the man on his own donkey and took him to an inn where he took care of him. You see, in this story, 3 men chose to look up, but only one decided to do something in the space between him and the man lying on the side of the road. Our level of success and the wealth we amass is not what defines us. What defines us is how we choose to show up and act in the space between us and others. So look up and see the opportunities right in front of you. Look up and welcome the possibilities around you. Look up and be a good steward of the space between you and the rest of the world. Because I believe incredibly powerful things happen when we just look up. Welcome to Between, the most open church on earth. Our church exists in the space between you and every person you will encounter this week. The space between us is sacred, and you are welcome here. We welcome and affirm absolutely everyone, no matter your background, no matter your faith tradition, no matter what you've done, who you love, where you come from, what you believe, if you believe, or what anyone else has told you about yourself. You, my friend, are welcome here. Can I pray with you? Today, I pray for the strength to look up. Personal problems and issues may weigh me down, but I choose not to be oblivious nor ignorant to what's affecting those around me. I pray for genuine eyes so my heart can be sensitive and empathetic towards others. I pray for the courage to act when others are in need, and as my eyes are open to see others, I pray, God, that others see me in my time of need. Amen. Between is about you. Take this message into your life this week. Fill the space between you and other people with your sacred light. My favorite church is the space between people. Now go with God's love and create the church between.